let's do some practice. All right. It's time to practicar escribiendo frases descriptivas acerca de tu dormitorio. Por favor, saca una hoja de papel y un lápiz para escribir. Take out your pen or pencil and some paper to write down some practice sentences. We're practicing writing sentences to describe your bedroom. Here we go. First, let's do a little bit of refreshers on when to use said and when to use estar, because you might need them for descriptions. If you're describing something with a defining characteristic or description, you're going to use said. Por ejemplo, mi televisor en pequeña. If I want to say my TV set is small, that's a defining characteristic. So I would use said, and I say mi televisor es pequeña. If I wanted to say los estantes are viejas, the shelves are old, again, defining characteristic, use said. So I'd say los estantes son viejas. Again, these are just the forms of said. Es is the singular form, son is the plural form, but in each case, these are defining characteristics, so we use said. Now, for location or position, we would use estar. Por ejemplo, mi televisor is a la derecha del baño. The TV is to the right of the bathroom. And I'd use estar, and I'd say singular, so mi televisor está a la derecha del baño. If I wanted to say, mis estantes are en el baño, my shelves are in the bathroom, again, location or position, so use estar. Plural form this time, mis estantes están en el baño. And I know that actually that's not a baño. Baño is the room. Toilet would actually be la taza. So just for clarification. La taza, the toilet. Baño, bathroom. Now don't forget to make your adjectives match the nouns that they modify in both gender and number. For example, I wouldn't say mi estantes verde because mi and verde are both adjectives. Estantes is plural, so they should be plural too, and I should say mis estantes verdes. Got to match in number. Now, not just that, they got to match in gender too, so I wouldn't say el despertador amarilla. Well, despertador is masculine, amarilla is feminine, so we've got to make a match and say el despertador amarillo. Make a match in gender as well as in number. And don't forget that descriptive adjectives usually follow the nouns they modify. Por ejemplo, I wouldn't say mi grande alfombra, my big rug. Instead, I would say my rug big, mi alfombra grande. I wouldn't say el pequeño armario. Instead, I'd say el armario pequeño. Most of the time, descriptive adjectives follow the nouns that they modify. Time to check your knowledge. Write down each sentence in Spanish and see if you've got the idea. Remembering what we've just talked about. Feel free to pause the video, go back and review any of those concepts we just reviewed as we go through these practices. Número uno. The purple wall is to the left of the pink wall. All right, let's start with la pared, wall. Now it's location or position, so I'm not going to use said, I'm going to use estar. And then left, izquierda. So, la pared morada está a la izquierda de la pared rosada. Number two. My orange shelf has many interesting pictures. Remember, tener is an ida ie boot verb. And to say pictures, I'd use a cognate with photographs. Don't forget, descriptive adjectives go after the nouns they modify. So, mi estante anaranjado tiene muchas fotos interesantes. And remember, fotos was an exception, even though it ends with an O. It's actually feminine because it's an abbreviation of a longer feminine word, fotografía. So that's why we say muchas. But it's plural, so interesantes has to be plural too, and so does muchas. Número tres. The clock is small, but it is pretty too. Now, this is a defining or description, a defining characteristic, so we're not going to use estar. We're going to use ser for these ones. There you go. El reloj es pequeño, pero es bonito también. And let's do one more. The new picture is next to the brown nightstand. In this case, we're talking about a framed picture, so we're not going to say fotografía. How would you say for like a picture hanging on the wall in a frame? It's location. So don't use ser. Remember to put the descriptive adjective after the noun. Make it match both gender and number. El cuadro nuevo está al lado de la mesita café. Or you could say la mesita marrón. Alrighty. If there was anything you had trouble with, do a bit of review. Go back and look at the examples in the video. And keep practicing. Get yourself ready for recording your Flipgrid. And, as always, if you have any preguntas, send me a message and let me know. Adios, clase.